Hey guys, okay, next up in my life skills series for kids is I want to talk about really basic but high impact general home cleaning. Because I don't know about you, but crumbs, hair, dust, messes, it's just everyday relentless. So make your life better by looping your kids into this process. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is general tidying because I think, well, my kids joke that I just, like, one of my favorite things to say is, hey, let's tidy up. And while that's true, I wanted to mention this one because, one, I think it's really important to give kids some specific tidying directives because they might really not see the mess the same way, you might see it. So for kids, I think, like, putting away games and books and, putting the shoes away where they need to go. That kind of stuff is really simple and easy for them to do. And then one of the things that I like to do actually is I'll just be like silly and say, hey, let's do a 7-minute tidy up. And do you think we can do this whole floor in that amount of time? Put on some music, set a timer, all of a sudden it's actually fun. Okay, second, sweeping and maybe mopping if necessary, but I find that sweeping is like the big thing. So we have a no shoe rule in our house, so Asian. But between dust bunnies, hair, crumbs, sweeping is like an everyday thing. So, oh, and I have a couple of like really great full circle products I want to show you today, but I'm using their 2-in-1 Mighty Mop, which is great. And I love it because it has like a detachable head that you can just toss in the wash. But I also have one of these dustpan brushes, one upstairs and one downstairs, which has made my office life so much better. It actually will stand up on its own. Also has a hook if you want to hang it up, but it's just super easy and makes things much better. Okay, 3, if you have rugs, teach your kids to vacuum. And I will say that I think I taught Violet to vacuum when she was like maybe 7, and she actually really liked it. I personally hate vacuuming, so the more you can charge your kids with the tasks that you're not super excited about, the better. Okay, 4th is washing dishes. We use a dishwasher, but we have plenty that we need to do by hand. So I am loving these full circle walnut scrubbers. Like the scrubby part is actually made of walnut, which is so cool. And yes, so, oh, I also wanted to mention I have an agreement with my kids that if they're baking something that's like not essential, like treats, that tends to be the main thing that kids want to make is sweet stuff, they have to do the full cleanup. Whereas if they're cooking like a meal for the family or something for the family, I will do the dishes. So it's an amazing arrangement, and you will be surprised by how much that calibrates things into a reasonable balance. Okay, finally, really big one is wiping down surfaces. So I've talked about these a couple of times. I think there's these super absorbent full circle cloths that I just love, just for general wipe down on the counter, spot cleaning even on the floor so I don't have to mop, and also just dusting, really handy. And then if you've got tougher, crusty stuff, whether it's in the kitchen or somewhere else, there's also this full circle lean and mean scrub brush. And actually my older daughter is a really great baker, and just the other week she made some kind of bread that there was residue on the counter, and it was for the family, so I was helping with cleanup. And some scrub of this on the counter just pulled everything right up. So those are 5 really simple things you can do. You can teach your kids to do in 5 minutes or less, and it will make your life better while helping them be a functional human being. So again, I will link up the written recap of this post in case you want to bookmark it, and let me know what you've tried with your kids and how it's going. Okay, till next time.